Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to put on our detective hats and solve a really tricky business problem. And our secret weapon? It's a framework called design thinking, which is all about focusing on actual human needs to come up with some brilliant solutions.
All right, let's just dive right in with a case study. We're going to look at a fictional company, Windsor Airlines. Now, they've got this classic business headache, and we're about to see how just a little shift in perspective can crack this whole case wide open.
So take a look at this. This slide really just nails the situation, doesn't it? On the left, you've got the reality, the as-is, total chaos, long lines, grumpy faces. We've all been there. And on the right, you've got the dream, the to-be. Everything's smooth, people are happy, it's organized. The real question is, how in the world do you get from that mess on the left to that dream on the right?
And here it is, the official problem. And luck. It's a beast. It's big, it's about money, and honestly, it just feels impossible to even know where to start. Consistent flight delays are hurting the company's bottom line. I mean, seriously, what do you do with that? It's the kind of thing that can stump even the smartest teams.
So how do we even begin to untangle a mystery like this one? Well, this is where design thinking comes in. And the very first step, the absolute foundation of everything, is a stage called Empathize. This is all about finding the real problem by focusing on people, not just jumping to conclusions.
And this right here, this is the golden rule. You have to fight that instinct. You know the one, that urge to immediately shout, "Oh, I know, let's build a new app," or "We just need to hire more people." We have to resist that, because the truth is, we don't actually know what the solution is yet.
The empathize stage is literally about becoming a detective. It's where we gather clues, not by looking at spreadsheets, but by developing a deep, genuine understanding of the people involved. Because somewhere in their experience, that's where the key to this whole mystery is hiding.
And just like any good detective, you can't go into an investigation empty-handed. You need the right tools for the job. And the empathize stage isn't just some vague feeling. It's a structured process with a real toolkit to guide us.
So here's a little peek inside that detective kit. You've got observation, which is basically just watching what people actually do, not what they say they do. Then there's the classic 5W plus H. Who, what, when, where, why, and how. But the one we're going to focus on, the real secret weapon for digging deep, is this deceptively simple technique, asking why 5 times.
All right, let's put this 5 whys tool to the test. It's time to start our interrogation of the Windsor Airlines problem. Let's start digging.
Okay, so we're starting with that big, scary business problem, right? The one that everyone in the boardroom is talking about? But here's the thing. This is just the tip of the iceberg.
So let's ask our first why. Why are the delays hurting the bottom line? Well, that's pretty simple. Planes sitting on the ground aren't making money. They need to be in the air. Okay, makes sense.
But we don't stop there. We go deeper. Why number 2? Why are the planes on the ground for so long? Well, it looks like the whole turnaround process, the cleaning, the refueling, all of it, is just taking way too long, especially the boarding. We keep pushing. Why number 3? So why is that turnaround process so slow? And bingo, we're getting warmer. We're starting to see that the real bottleneck, the thing that's gumming up the entire works, is the boarding process itself.
Now we're at why number 4, and we're really getting past the obvious stuff. So why is the boarding process such a mess? Turns out it's because there are all these constant, last-minute passenger changes happening right there at the gate. Seat swaps, standby passengers, upgrades, just total chaos.
And here we go, the final, crucial why. The one that cracks the case wide open. Why do all those last-minute changes cause such a massive delay? It's because the gate agents, the actual people on the front line, are completely overwhelmed, trying to manage all these complex negotiations without the tools they need to do their jobs properly. So after peeling back all 5 of those layers, we get to the big reveal. And suddenly, the entire case looks completely different from when we started.
And this is the magic of it all. Just look at that transformation. We went from a huge, vague business problem about the bottom line to something so specific, so human. Gate agents are struggling. And that is a problem you can actually solve.
And there you have it. The mystery is solved. Our investigation found the root cause, and more importantly, it found our real user. It isn't some abstract idea like the business. It's the gate agents. And you can see how it all connects, right? If we help them, if we solve their problem, then boarding gets faster, delays go down, and what do you know? the company's bottom line gets a whole lot better. It's like a domino effect.
So, I'll leave you with this question to think about. What big, complex problem are you facing right now that might actually be a human problem in disguise? Take a look around for the person who's at the very center of the issue. You might just find the clue you've been missing all along.